right, y'all. I'm live. What's going on? It's 12:19, and somebody just text me. No. I'm not pre-record. Hold on. Let me check my phone real quick. Okay. Let's start with this first, because we got to start talking about some breaking news here real quick. Just talk about some breaking news here real quick, because I was going to do a video. I might do a video on this, but let's talk about this real quick.
And that comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
Move there. Hold. When you're ready, on you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. You ready?
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage. There has been some kind of disturbance that clearly sets law enforcement and Secret Service into motion, immediately jumping around the former president in a protective mode. The crowd has been screaming. They are standing by. You can hear some voices there saying, "Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go?" We are looking at President Trump. This does not look good. I'm going to be honest with you. From what we can see right here, it looks like they are attempting to move him out, that he may have been injured. He is holding up his arm. He is pumping his fist, but clearly Secret Service wants to get him out of this situation.
Let's see here. Let's go. Let me see if there's another.
We've got Pennsylvania Senate candidate David McCormick. He knows what it's like to be in the middle of a heated campaign. But David, I understand you were there. What more can you tell us from your vantage point? And do you know if anybody else was potentially injured?
Yes. Thanks for having me. I'm still at the rally. It's all very chaotic, but I was in the front row, and President Trump had just announced me and had suggested I come up and invited me to come up on the stage, and then he said no, he'll have him come up in a minute or two, and then there were a number of shots, and the crowd just sort of, went to the ground, and the Secret Service came and very quickly tackled the president. But there were 7 or 8 shots, and it was hard to tell whether they came from one direction or from 2 different weapons. It wasn't clear. At least I couldn't tell. And then sadly, someone behind me up in the bleachers was definitely wounded. And there was a lot of blood, and, the police came in and helped carry that person out of the stand so they could get the care they needed. I'm not sure if others were injured or not. It was all, as you might imagine, very chaotic, but it was a very scary moment, obviously, because our president and innocent bystanders were under siege.
Yeah, sir, can you tell us how many people had gathered there today? It looked like quite the turnout. And also, can you just take us through what you saw from your perspective? Did it come from your left side or your right side, or where was it in relation to where you were located?
Yeah, I don't, it was an enormous crowd. what I had asked a number of law enforcement officers, and they had said something around 15,000. So I don't know if that's an official number, but it was certainly huge, and it just kept coming and coming. It was building throughout the day. It's hard to tell, but at least some of the shots, I was sitting to President Trump's right as he was facing the crowd, and I was in the front row. It felt like some of the shots came from his left side, which would make sense because someone behind me was hit. So it felt like at least some came from that side of the crowd. And as I said, I couldn't tell whether it was one gun or two, but there were 7 or 8 shots, just one right after another.
Well, and Dave, I mean, you're an Iraq War vet. You have served us in uniform voluntarily like these law enforcement folks out there today. So it is unmistakable to you that these were gunshots. This was a firearm. Yeah,
it definitely seemed to be the case. I'm no expert on this, but it sounded like a small caliber weapon of some sort. Initially, I thought it might be fireworks or something, but then the succession of the shot, I think it was clearly a weapon, a firearm. And as I said, I couldn't tell whether it was one or two, but clearly this was, from my vantage point as someone who was there, it seemed very much an attack directed at the president, and a very scary moment.
Sir, can you tell us again about the person you saw who was injured or wounded? Again, man or woman, and what sort of condition did you notice they were in?
It was hard to tell. A number of people sitting around this person. It looked like a man. It was a large person. A number of people sitting around it started to administer first aid, and it looked like he had shirts wrapped around him to try to stem the bleeding. And then some police officers came in and carried him out of the stands, and all of that took a couple minutes. So I was sort of focused on that because it was to my back. Whether there were other people wounded or not, I couldn't tell. Of course, it was an enormous crowd, and the way it was set up, the president was on a podium, but there was a crowd behind him, and he was 360 around him. So once the shots happened, it became it wasn't panic. People didn't panic, but it was very chaotic, and everybody went down to the ground. Everybody was laying on the ground because we weren't sure the shooting was done.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you a question. Choose to answer it the way you like. Is Donald Trump lucky to be alive right now?
I think so. Yeah, absolutely. I think so. I mean, again, the facts will come out, and I always am careful when you're in the middle of a crisis. You don't want to draw too many conclusions, but it felt to me like he's very lucky to be alive, and I hope others who were injured are going to survive this. It was a very scary moment.
Sir, thank you for your time. David McCormick is a Republican. He's running for the Senate seat in Pennsylvania, and he was there front row for that incident today. Sir, thank you again for your eyewitness account.
This is how to get in shape fast.
This is your body. These balloons represent your internal.
Well, the latest we've got is a full statement now from the Secret Service, and that has confirmed a number of the details we've been reporting on BBC News for the last couple of hours. They say there was a shooter who was on an elevated position outside the farm show ground where the rally was taking place. That tallies with what our eyewitnesses have been telling us. They say that the 2 people are dead. One is the shooter, one is someone who was inside the crowd, and 2 other people are now critically injured and presumably in hospital. President Trump has also said that he was hit by a bullet. He says it tore through the skin of the upper part of his right ear. And if you just think about that for a moment, that means it is inches. I mean, an inch.
Hey, up here. Just watching.
So that is how close the former president came this evening to getting a bullet in the head. So this is incredibly shocking developments, incredibly shocking news here on the ground. President Trump has also extended his condolences to those people who have been injured and died. He's also thanked law enforcement for their rapid action. And you can see from the video that they order him to the ground as soon as the shooting starts, and then they pile on top, which is what they're trained and paid to do, to put their bodies between him and the bullets. That's what they do. And then they took him away. We're hearing from his campaign, of course, that he's fine. His sons have been on social media as well, saying Donald Trump Jr. has spoken to his father, says he's fine. Eric Trump has talked on social media as well. I have to say to you that about half an hour ago, just on the perimeter here, there was an electronic billboard on the back of a truck that had been parked, and it had a picture of Donald Trump's face on it with a target, and it said in terms, Democrats assassinating Donald Trump, trying to assassinate Donald Trump. So that's a pretty shocking development, and it's an indication perhaps of what may be to come in terms of the divisions this may deepen in this country. There is a chance, of course, that this is this kind of thing that will make people stop and think about the political atmosphere and the dialogue in America, but there's a chance that it can make it a whole lot worse.
Well, it's been a charged atmosphere for many months and years, really, hasn't it, Gary? Of course, you covered the events of January 6th, and this is something that may have been bubbling under the surface for a long time. Just speaking of those kinds of tensions that you've been mentioning, I just want to flash back, though, because you were there outside the events when you heard those shots. You spoke to people that were obviously inside. Can you just walk us through and kind of help us understand what those moments were like?
Well, we were standing just a few feet from where I am now, and we were talking to our colleagues on the BBC World Service, and suddenly we heard this volley of gunfire, and it was immediately obvious that that's what it was, that it was gunfire. It wasn't a car backfiring or a motorcycle or anything like that. And we got down on the ground as we had no idea where these bullets were going or where they were coming from or who was being shot at. There's no cover here. It's just like fields. There's nowhere to go, really. So we're flat on the dirt. And then people started streaming out of there. You heard screaming happening. And we started to speak to people as they came out. And we spoke to a number of people. Some were very emotional. Some were very angry. One guy, in fact, here on BBC News tried to stop us telling you what was happening, telling the world what was happening. And we had to try and explain to him live on air that this is what we do. This is what we try and do. We try and explain the world to people in the best way we possibly can. We had another eyewitness who said that he had been just outside the perimeter, and he'd come down after a party with some friends to listen to the rally. They didn't have tickets or anything. And he'd seen a guy climbing onto this single-story building, which is to the right of the stage as Donald Trump was on it. It has a white roof, and he said he saw this guy climb onto this roof with a rifle and tried to point this out to the security services, Secret Service, the police. He said he was doing this for a couple of minutes or so. He wasn't absolutely sure about timings, but he thought this was happening about 5 or 7 minutes into the speech. And then a few minutes later, the shooting started. And in very graphic terms, he told us about how he'd seen the man on the roof with the rifle, how he'd seen him shot or neutralized, as the security service like to call it here. So it all happened incredibly quickly. And you can hear on that video, you can hear there are kind of two bursts of gunfire, in fact. And, you know, there's clearly an initial burst and probably an exchange of fire there. And certainly another one of the eyewitnesses we spoke to, young teenage boy Colby, he was here with his dad. They own a farm just down the road, 2 miles down the road from here. And he said he'd seen the flare from the muzzles of the rifles of the Secret Service people on the roofs around when they'd taken the gunman down. And they had also seen a couple of people put on stretchers and taken away in ambulances as well. So incredibly shocking moments. That was their first rally. That's their first political rally. This teenage boy coming to his first political rally, and he gets this. And his father was shocked. And I have to tell you, this is Trump country in this part of Pennsylvania, Butler County, very firmly Trump country. People told us afterwards they support gun ownership, they support gun rights, but at least 2 or 3 of them said, we've got to think about what do we do about this, about people having guns and doing this.
Your child needs these 3 key factors to get into.
Oops, y'all. I was on mute. I'm sorry. Let me. I don't believe though that was staged. But then again, you know, knowing how Machiavellian things are, who knows? But I'm gonna be on the safe side and say that that's not staged, because 2 people have already lost their life behind this. Two people already died already. Because the bullet that was meant for the former president, as what the news are, the news that you know, it missed the president, and then it killed a person who was at the lower part of the, you know, who's at ground level at the event. There are 2 takeaways from this, right? This gonna make Trump possibly the next president. That's my takeaway from it. And at the same time, I find it convenient that this happened at this point, where after the whole, you know, the NATO speech, the whole NATO speech that Biden made. I'm trying to excuse me. I'm trying to I'm gonna try to say this shooting. Hold on. Pierre, can you does anybody want the link or anything? Just saying. You know. Hold on. I'll be right back. There's something I need to do. There's something I need to do, y'all.
We've got Pennsylvania Senate candidate David Mc.
And that comes right from the government.
Let me see. I wonder if there's any updates. Okay, here's one from an hour ago. Let's play this.
And Frank, the FBI has taken over the investigation. What does that mean in a practical sense?
Yeah, Lester, this is actually mandated by regulation. It's been written long ago, and the history of it is fascinating because it anticipates the unlikely event that maybe the Secret Service would cover up an incident or even be involved in it, God forbid. So we expected the FBI to come in and take this over. What it means is the full panoply of the FBI will be involved, from high-tech crime scene analysis, but more immediately, Lester, all of the social media and computer devices of this shooter, all the interviews of his coworkers, family, neighbors, all of that, his entire life history will be reconstructed rather rapidly. And the goal here will be to see, number one, was anyone else involved? Is this part of a larger conspiracy? Was there anything that could have been done to head this off or intervene? They'll be looking at his weapon, where it came from. Was it purchased legally or not? Was he trained as a sniper ever in any profession that he may have held? And of course, what was his motive? And I caution people, don't draw conclusions. We don't know where this shooter really was coming from mentally, and that's where the FBI will be going. One of the early things they need to rule out is terrorism. They need to rule out that this wasn't a part of an international terrorism plot. So lots of things on the FBI's plate in the upcoming days and weeks.
This is Merrick Garland has brought his team together. Is this truly a national security issue?
It clearly is. I mean, the world is watching.
That is a dumb question. That of course it is a national security issue. What are you talking about? Anything that has to do with a presidential assassination is a national security issue. Why do people ask dumb questions like this?
Here, they know we're all divided and polarized, and that we do tend to lean toward violence as a possible solution. This only makes things worse, not only internationally but domestically. You've reported the RNC is starting on Monday. This is our iconic democratic process. The parties hold conventions. They pick their nominees. The question, can we do that securely and safely? And you will see changes come Monday in the planning around the RNC. So, for example, in the state of Wisconsin, you're not supposed to preclude anyone from carrying a weapon, even in a soft security zone, which is in place for the free speech and designated protest areas of the convention. I think those are going to get moved. There's also a parade route around the building for people who want to exercise free speech and assembly. That may be rethought. We're going to have to do things differently moving forward. And of course, the investigation of what went wrong here, why, if as reported is true, why was this building the shooter was on outside the perimeter when it clearly was within a sniper's range? We've got to figure that out too.
Are you fearful, or does law enforcement look at the possibility that something like this could inspire others who may have harbored similar thoughts?
If you're a business owner, then animated explainer videos are the best way to capture attention, get more followers, and drive more sales. They're engaging to watch, super shareable, convert better, and make you feel like you're watching a Pixar movie, which is why they're used.
Oh, absolutely. The copycat thing here, look, sadly, we've seen it over the last couple of years, haven't we, with people kind of taking on FBI buildings, and it doesn't end well for them, like Cincinnati, Ohio, or a man who tried to swing a weapon at FBI agents in Provo, Utah, who were arresting him. This kind of thing begets more violence and revenge. So if you're going to have protest areas in Milwaukee with presumably people who are anti-Trump, can you imagine people who think in their head the answer is to seek revenge for today's event, maybe against those who are protesting against Trump? This presents quite the challenge for next week.
And as this investigation unfolds, you reminded us not to glom on to what we think may be a motive in this case. But if there are connections, outlets, for example, for outside the United States, that would turn this into a much different animal.
It sure would. And look, the FBI Director Chris Wray, for example, has been telling Congress repeatedly now that there is strong indication of a potential for an international terror attack here. He used the language that it could look like the concert hall attack in Moscow recently by ISIS-K. Recently, the FBI arrested 8 men who migrated over the southern border from Tajikistan who are affiliated with ISIS-K. So, you know, that is an ongoing concern, and the FBI is going to work quickly to try and put that angle to rest.
And the digital trail, we've seen that emerge in similar things before. Will that be the tell-all, essentially?
today people just vent all of their motives and frustrations online. And my guess is this will be the case here. We'll know pretty quickly, even through family interviews as well as social media, where this individual was coming from in terms of mindset.
All right, we continue to get video from the aftermath. You see people who were wounded, perhaps, or somehow otherwise injured there being treated in the confusion, the aftermath of all this. There's still photos, including ones like this, that have certainly gone viral among many of Donald Trump's supporters after he has survived what is an apparent assassination attempt in Pennsylvania today at a rally. This is the shot, the iconic shot now of the former president being whisked away to the safety of his vehicle. We're coming up at the top of the hour. We're going to take a very brief pause for some of our stations to start their local coverage. For others, Hallie Jackson will pick up the coverage in just a moment.
For our viewers just joining us, we are on the air with breaking news on this NBC News special report, a shooting at Donald Trump's Pennsylvania campaign rally. The former president has been hurt in an apparent assassination attempt. The Secret Service says the president is safe and that the shooter is dead. Tonight, Donald Trump is posting on Truth Social, his platform online, that he was hit with a bullet that he says pierced the upper part of his right ear. He said he felt it ripping through his skin. We have a lot to get to, but I want to pause here. We're going to roll the video of what happened just after 6 p.m. here on the East Coast while Mr. Trump was speaking. I want you to listen closely also to the sound of the shots and what you hear in the moments right after that until Mr. Trump is rushed into his motorcade. Watch.
A little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Move to spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. Hawkeye's here. Move to the spare. Spare, get ready. You ready? Are we good? Shooter's down. Are we good to move? We're clear. Let's move. We're clear. Come on. Let me get my shoes. I got you, sir. Let me get my shoes. Hold on in your head. Bloody. So we gotta move to the bus. Let me get my shoes. Okay, my shoes down. Watch out.
You see that fist in the air from former President Trump as he is taken into his motorcade and then taken away. This is a map, the approximate area of the stage where Mr. Trump was shot and the location of the suspected gunman's body. Here's what we know right now, that suspected shooter fired a weapon from a roof outside the perimeter of the rally. So he was outside the Secret Service security area. The alleged gunman is dead. Also, a spectator who was attending the rally has been...
Wait. Whoa. Stop. Hold on. That doesn't make any sense. Out of these Secret Service... Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. We got to go back. We got to go back all the way back to here. Okay, that's 148 yards. Um, the Secret Service is supposed to be around the mile around the president. Okay, they supposed to be on every rooftop. If the president is standing for more than 15 minutes outside of any venue, the Secret Service should have been on every rooftop. So that right there does not make any sense. See, let me stop right there. That doesn't make any sense. No, Pierre. All presidents get Secret Service protection. So, and plus, he is a president. All major presidential candidates. All major presidential candidates get automatic. Well, supposed to get automatic Secret Service protection, or they have the option to get Secret Service protection, whether you are president or running for president. So if he's at a campaign event for his own election, since he is a major candidate for office, Secret Service should be on every rooftop and every within a mile radius. So we gotta start asking questions.
Hey, Big J.
Yeah, what's going on, Pierre?
Yeah, none of it's normal. And this is the thing. They're saying he was saying fight. No, if you read his lips, he said fuck you. He didn't say fight. His lips said fuck you.
I don't know, Pierre, because I'm just I'm not gonna go into that realm. I'm still focused on the.
But my thing is, this is my thing. Why would his Secret Service allow his full headshot to be exposed right after a so-called a presidential attempt on his life, right? Mm-hmm. Why would they let him put his fist up, show his full head, and say fuck you? Because that's what he said. He said fuck you. You read his lips, he said fuck you. Everybody knows what your lips look like when you say fuck you. And that's what he said. And why would they let him be exposed? They let him be exposed how many times? They let his full body be exposed. They let his head be exposed at least 6 times. This is why it doesn't add up. It doesn't seem real. It doesn't seem like a real attempt. I feel like it's a skit.
Yeah, because I'm going to blow that up. I got to blow that up. Yeah, major candidates do receive secret. Now, the only one he cannot receive Secret Service protection is Bobby Kennedy, the Green Party candidate, the Libertarian Party candidate. They don't have Secret Service protection. They can petition for it, but if you are a major candidate, you can. I mean, if you are a candidate that is well known, you can get Secret Service protection. Even the candidates that was running in the primary, you can get Secret Service protection.
This is my thing too, Big J.
Uh-huh.
Because I know snipers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I won't even tell you how I know who different snipers, but let me tell you something. When a sniper has a target, they don't graze somebody's ear and miss. Okay, it doesn't happen like that. Never.
Well, I don't think that's a professional. I don't think the sniper is a professional.
Oh, that sniper was a professional to just basically graze his ear. Oh, that was a professional shot.
No, I don't think so because there's already two people dead already.
Okay, if it's a skit and they don't mean to kill him, where do you think the bullet's going to go if it grazes his ear and that's what they wanted it to do? It's going to go into the audience. Of course, somebody's going to die, but it's not going to be him. My point is, if they wanted to kill him, he would have been dead.
I somewhat disagree, but at the same time, I have to leave the possibility what you say on the table. I gotta leave that on what you said. I have to leave it on the table because it is a possibility of that happening. But right now, I'm going to safely assume.
What I'm saying is, professional snipers don't miss. And if you can graze his ear like that, you could have damn sure killed him. That lets me know they weren't trying to kill him.
But if it was a professional, he would have got hit. And the thing is, I don't think that person, the shooter, is a professional.
Professional snipers could shoot a fly on a target hundreds of feet away.
Simply deep. They're not going to freeze the election. There are already protocols. There is already protocols. If something like this had happened during the election, there's already protocols in place for it. So I mean, one candidate did die during the election season. That was in 1872. When presidential candidate died the week before the election. So there are protocols if something happens to a presidential candidate. So no, they're not going to freeze the election or move the election. It's still, So anyway, back to the point. Let me. Since
let me ask you this question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so let's just say hypothetically it was a legit attempt on his life. I don't think it was. I feel like it was staged. Okay. But let's just say it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why, if you're Secret Service, would you leave him exposed at least 6 times trying to get him to a car?
That's also a problem, because if you look at that map that where they claimed where the shooter was at. Hold on. Let me bring this down. Hold on. Let me drop his comment. Now you see where it says 148 yards. That's unexcusable.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he's out there for more than 10 minutes, if the president is out there, if the president or presidential candidate is out there for more than 10 minutes, the Secret Service would have had somebody on the rooftop already. That would have been a police officer.
Yeah, none of that makes sense. Yeah, none of it makes sense.
Right. It would make 140 something yards, 150 yards at least. So, I mean, I'm just saying, it's like it's either two things happening: the Secret Service was not protecting him, or it was a setup, or third, it was an act.
I really want you to pull up the clip where he's bumping his fist and they're saying he's telling the audience to fight, when really what he said was "fuck you." That's what he said. Read his lips.
Hold
It
on,
didn't.
hold
He
on.
didn't say fight.
For anyone who wants to generate.
Hold on. Let me do this real quick. I can't stand these ads. These ads be, you know, when you're doing live streams, you trying to do commentary. These ads be in the way. You see, hold on. Let me try to find it. Because it was, wait a minute. It was, where was it at? Okay, you know what? Let's go over here. Let's go over here.
Former President Trump is.
You talking about right here? Or you want the unedited, or you want the unedited live footage?
Okay, yeah, let it play. And when he's saying, when he puts his spit, he says, wait, wait, wait to the Secret Service. Now, this is a thing. If you know how Secret Service work, they don't wait, wait, wait. They don't go with the president telling him, wait, wait, wait. Expose his head so he could fist bump and say something. They don't do that. None of this shit makes sense. Play it.
Somebody who is not a foreign national. There's no nexus here, we've been told, to any sort of foreign national or foreign country. Separately, it's possible this person could be from the general western part of Pennsylvania, and we're in the process of hunting that down now.
Now right there doesn't make any sense, right there.
Look how exposed he is.
Yeah, he's too exposed.
His body, his head, his back, everything's exposed. You kidding me?
Because if I remember, they usually, one of them would take off their jacket and put over his head. It's a security detail.
But the point is, they wouldn't have let him get up there and say, fuck you, and expose his head and let him speak and say, fuck you. They would have never done that. This is why it's a skit to me.
I'm not going to say skit at this point, at this moment. I'm not going to go there. However, since since it's strange that he did this, right? Let's go back to a video I did a year ago or so. Hold on.
Did you see the words that he said? Does it look like he said fight?
Yeah, to me it does. But let me
Go back and read his lips. He said, "Fuck you," is what he said.
But hold on. Let's go right because you're looking at it from today, right? But let's go back a year ago or so over here when he said, and this is my video I did a year ago or so. So
come over here, boom. Come over here, boom. People are sitting by the hundreds, and many others are going to be dying. They're sitting in a hospital, in many cases, waiting to die. Now, same thing a few days ago in California. No guns.
Now the point,
we didn't have guns. The bad guys had the guns. And these young people, and I tell the press, you got to stop calling them masterminds. These are dirty, rotten scum. These aren't masterminds. Remember the guy in Paris with the big dirty hat? Remember the guy in Paris? The mastermind. I was watching all the network. I won't mention who, but some of them disgusted me. The mastermind is on the loose. The master. And we have kids that are watching the internet, and they want to be masterminds. And then you wonder, why do we lose all these kids? They go over there. They're young. They're impressionable. They go over. They want to join ISIS. And we have our anchors. I think I got them mostly stopped. Did you notice that? I don't hear it too much. But they say the young mastermind. Oh, he's brilliant. Young man, he's brilliant. I don't even think he's got a high IQ. I call him, in Paris, I called him the guy with the dirty, filthy hat. Okay? Not a smart guy, a dummy. Puts people in there, mastermind. Bing, bing, bing. They start shooting everybody. You got to be a mastermind. So the press has to be responsible. They're not being responsible because we're losing a lot of people because of the internet. And we have to do something. We have to go see Bill Gates and a lot of different people that really understand what's happening. We have to talk to them, maybe in certain areas, closing that internet up in some way. Somebody will say, oh, freedom of speech, freedom of speech. These are foolish people. We have a lot of foolish people. We have a lot of foolish people. We've got to maybe do something with the internet because they are recruiting by the thousands.
Well, you spoke about, Mr. President, gun violence restraining orders. They're called. California actually has a version of this. And I think you, in your meeting with governors earlier this week, individually and as a group, we spoke about states taking steps. But the focus is to literally give families and give local law enforcement additional tools if an individual is reported to be a potential danger to themselves or others. And allow due process, so no one's rights are trampled, but the ability to go to court, obtain an order, and then collect not only the firearms, but any weapons in the possession
Or
of that
might
individual.
take the firearms first and then go to court, because that's another system. Because a lot of times, by the time you go to court, it takes so long to go to court to get the due process procedures. I like taking the guns early, like in this crazy man's case that just took place in Florida. He had a lot of firearms. They saw everything. To go to court would have taken a long time. So you could do exactly what you're saying, but take the guns first, go through due process.
Now, y'all don't see a problem. I wanna. Hey, hold on. Now, I'm glad somebody. Now you see it. I'm glad somebody else is saying it. I'm glad somebody else saying it instead of me. This is what's going to happen after he's elected.
Yeah, of course. He's an elitist. He wants to be a dictator, and the only way to be a dictator is to take everybody's guns to make sure that it happens. They want to dismantle the Constitution, and he's a part of that.
Because that right there. Oh man, this is like, and I'm not laughing at the event. I'm laughing at that. I hope people now realize of them two clips the clip I just played and what just went on today. I want everybody to remember the clip I just played and what just happened now. Mm-hmm. Now though, everybody seems to say, well, we are conservatives. We're Constitution. Now what's going to happen is people are going to be talking about, well, we need to take away these guns off the street. Why? Well, because Trump got shot. And that's what's happening. Now knowing how social media is, you got these idiots on social media now talking about, one guy said, Trump's my nigga. Trump got shot, man. He's my nigga, man. I'm like, what? You know, and you got another clown on social media as we speak talking about Trump is like Tupac now. Yeah, man. What? See, the problem isn't Trump. The problem is the people who follow him. You know, those are the real danger. Is these Trump supporters who put Trump on this pedestal, and now when something like this happening, and when he get in office in January, if and when he gets in office, the Second Amendment, everybody's going to remember July the 14th, July the 13th of 2024, and he's going to say, well, I got shot, y'all. I got shot. Do anti-Second Amendment things.
Well,
But
he's already trying to dismantle the
right,
Constitution.
but here's the thing. But everybody gonna say, well, you know, man, we are conservatives. We for the Constitution, man. We for the Constitution. Okay, you say you for the Constitution, but y'all gonna use this as an excuse to take away the Constitution right to bear arms.
Mm-hmm.
So you contradict yourself, and it's going to happen with this. This is what I'm worried about. It's kind of like the if you know about his history, the Rastak fire.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You don't know if you're familiar with the Rastak fire. It is this version of the Rastak fire, where like you burnt down the capital of Germany. You create a fake riot in order for the Nazis to take over Germany. So it's kind of like that.
They were saying that we see him as the next Hitler, and I really, really do. I'm not going to even lie to you. The moves he's making are the exact same things that Hitler did. The regime that Hitler had was in the same movement.
Right. So, that's how I see it. You know, this will be used as an excuse for the Second Amendment to be targeted.
Oh, it's going to be targeted. You're right about that.
You're right, because and the thing is, we need to know. I want to know, right? I want to know who is the shooter. Is this an international, or this is inside the job? Is it inside job, or is it outside the country job? International
Oh,
one.
I already know whoever they're going to say the shooter is going to be. It's going to be a patsy. It's going to be somebody that is some kind of hick farmer, or somebody that they're going to describe him as some kind of lunatic. Da 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 da. But the shooting skills that the person that hit him with, oh.
But Pierre, you're looking at it. You're thinking the person is a professional. That's not. That's
He's
not
a
a.
professional. He's the one that shot him was a professional. Yes.
That's not a professional shot. That's
No,
not professional.
you're missing the point, Big J. But I can only tell you, I just know that was a professional shot.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't some weirdo, crazy man shooting from 150 feet away. That's not what that was.
Yeah, but it's 2 foot. It's a football field and a half away, and it looked like that was semi-automatic. So I'm trying to figure out what it was a semi-automatic based on the quick succession of the rounds.
It was a pop. It was a pop, pop, pop. That's no semi-automatic.
Yeah, yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was semi-automatic.
Mm-mm.
Well, 'cause I have one, Pierre. It is a semi-automatic.
I'm telling you that nah.
No, it's semi-automatic because it was going pop, pop, pop like that. That's semi-automatic because it went two. It was no bolt action because it took because it would have gaps between the shots. So I want to say it's at least.
I don't feel like when you're hearing the pops that are coming off. I don't feel like you're hearing the pops coming from the same direction.
Go
back and play it.
Let's just go back and play it because I'm telling you that seemed like a let me see, where is the. Let's play it right here. You know, you ever notice that there are gun ads or stuff like this? It's amazing.
Can I tell you something else?
Yeah.
Okay. So did his face get grazed?
No, the blood can't the blood can't came from the ear and splashed on his face.
But in the streak like it's a bullet? Because that's what it looked like.
No. When he got up, the blood, you start seeing blood trickling down from, because like he went in face first. So the blood was trickling from his ear into his cheek.
Because what it looks like, the way that there's a line on his cheek, it
Yeah.
looks like he got shot from, if he got shot, he got shot from behind. That's what it looks like.
No, Pierre. He got shot in the ear. He went down face first. When they jumped on top of him, he went in face first.
Okay, but look at the smudge, the smear on his face, and the way that the smear is coming through his face, as if it was a graze, right? Because that's what they thought. They thought his face got grazed.
Yeah. It looked like his face got grazed. Hold on. Let's start. Let's go right here
Yeah,
for a minute.
go back and watch it.
See, yeah, he went face first. Now, when he got up, let me see, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where he got up at? Let me see where he got. Okay. That's when he said, "Wait." You hear him when he said that?
I don't
Because
hear
he said,
anything. You're not showing anything right now, and I'm not watching it right now.
"Oh wait. I'm sorry. I missed the um um. Let me see. I'm sorry. I put that down. That's right. I don't know why. I don't know. Let me start right back over here.
All I know is none of it adds up the way that they're putting it out there, that how it went down.
His motorcade. Watch.
A little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
See, he went down face first. And see, that's
okay.
and that's
Hold on though. Why did you see all of the people in the audience look behind them? Why did they look behind them?
They didn't.
Play it back before he went down.
A little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And
wait, hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me do this real quick. Let me play down the speed down. Let's slow
Watch
speed.
the audience when he goes down and look at everybody looking behind them. Do you see everybody turning behind them and looking?
No, hold on. Watch this.
if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
But see this guy right here on the upper right hand. He's looking at the direction.
They all start turning around and looking at the direction.
No, it's look like everybody's facing towards.
Oh my God, Big J, play it out. Play it out and let them and watch how they look back.
See it. Wait, hold on. Let's stop. You see people were at the upper left hand corner. They're looking towards the left. The people on the right hand are looking towards the left here.
Replay it, Big J.
I'm putting it.
Replay it before everybody starts to panic and scream.
And what you hear in the moments right after that until Mr. Trump is rushed into his motorcade. Watch.
A little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old.
Now, mind you, Pierre, I'm having this. I'm gonna slow it down. Hold on.
I don't want you to slow it down. I'm just telling you to watch and pay attention.
Yeah, it's I slowed down to half.
Watch everybody turning their heads in the audience.
Want to really see something that said, take a look what happened.
Are you talking about that part?
Never mind, Never mind, Big J. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't.
Because now they're facing towards the right, and that's where the guy who got killed was at the right side, down below. Because the person who got killed was on the right side of the, it was off screen on the off the steps.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where they're looking at now, because that's where the final shot. That's where you see the final shot ring out. It must have hit the person.
Okay.
Off
Do you
screen.
see the person that gets shot?
No, because like I said, it's off screen. And they said the person who got shot was on the ground, off, was standing on ground level.
Where's he at? Where's the one that got shot? Show me.
He's at the ground level, off the stage. He's not on the stage. He's not on the platform. He's down below.
How's that happen?
Because the angle from the bullet, because the person was shot from a rooftop, right? So when he got grazed, the other bullets hit, is going at an angle.
How did the bullet miss everybody behind Trump?
Because the angle was coming from the left towards the right.
And everybody behind him got missed?
Yes. If you look at the line of sight, if you look at the line of sight, the bullets were going to miss them anyway. The bullets hit somebody at the ground.
Big J, come on now.
No. Yeah, I'm being fair, because it hit somebody at the ground.
How's it going to hit somebody at the ground and not hit anybody in the audience at all?
Well, I'm looking at but here I'm looking at the angle where the building was at, where he got hit at, and I'm looking at the person, and the person who got killed was at the ground. So the shooter's on the rooftop.
I don't care if he's on a rooftop. My point is that
it does matter. It does matter if he's on a rooftop,
because somebody in the audience right behind him is going to get hit.
No, Pierre.
They're circled all around him, like they're all around him.
Yeah, but Pierre, they are in the back.
Be somebody that just so happens to be off stage that gets hit. Does that make sense? Not at all.
No, Pierre. Somebody on the ground got hit. I'm just telling. All you do is at an angle from up high.
Mm-hmm. And nobody got hit. Nobody got hit on stage. Just somebody randomly off the stage on the ground got hit.
It was a man holding his son.
Yeah, I don't buy it. I don't buy none of that.
Okay, okay. I'm just, you know, I'm just going by where the victim was at, where the target was at, and the target. I mean, Donald Trump was the target. Allegedly, he was the target. So if he was there, and then though you got somebody who's down below, he got hit and killed.
No, Aries, I know it was coming. Actually, I don't feel like it was coming from the side. I feel like it was also, I feel like it was coming from the back because people were turned back there looking.
No,
However, nobody on the stage got hit. It was some dude from way on the opposite side of on the down below the podium, below all that got hit.
but period. Even though it's strange,
Joshua, you get what I'm saying? Do you get where I'm coming from with all this?
yeah, but period. It came from the side, and so the people who was in the background wasn't going to get hit. It was the people on the ground that was going to get hit, and that man holding his child was the one who got killed. So you know, it's still strange. It's still strange, but
strange.
But still, I'm not going to say he got, because looking at the reaction of the people, they look towards the left of the screen. And then they look towards the right below, because I guess they was looking at the guy who got shot. The guy who got shot, like their heads turning towards the right.
I'm not saying there wasn't more pops that were coming off in different directions, because I believe that there were more pops coming off in different directions. They sound like they're coming from different directions, not just one direction.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the reaction of the people.
My point is none of it's making sense that they're telling us, none of it, and not from what it looks like.
But I'm going by the people's reactions, because first they look towards the left. Then though, after they were letting Trump, as Trump was being led up, they was looking towards the right, and that's where the guy who got shot was at. The person who got killed who's off screen, was all off screen, was at the right. So yeah, they were looking at the left, and then they was panicking, and then they were looking towards the right because they seen somebody lying there. So I'm just saying, but anyway,
that still doesn't explain why the Secret Service would let him be exposed in all kinds of different directions. Tell me tell me if they were legit Secret Service, why they were letting that happen.
Yeah, let's go back to the map. That's what I want to go back to. Let's go back to the map, right? Now, yeah, see the map, excuse me. The map is right here. So if he's out there for more than 15 minutes, more than 10 minutes making a speech, you should have somebody at the water tower, someone on this rooftop at this factory right here. I think this is a factory right here. You could have had somebody at Secret Service would have their own sniper unit on one of these rooftops watching.
Here's what we know right now.
I'm just saying. So yeah. That's what
none of it makes sense. None of it at all.
True. But I'm just saying, why wasn't there anybody? And let me say this though. Let's say Monday, right? Let's say Monday, they're going to change they're going to find out, oh, well, how come nobody was on the rooftops? How come nobody wasn't on there? And that's going to bleed right into the Project 2025, because on Project 2025, and if you go around listen to people like Hammer 667 and people like that, they were talking about, well, we need to get rid of the FBI. We need to get rid of some of these government agencies. What makes you think though they're going to use that as an excuse, along with getting rid of the Second Amendment or downgrading the Second Amendment? What if they turn around and say, well, since the Secret Service failed and since the FBI failed, because everybody's going to blame the FBI for this, all this going to be is, okay, the Secret Service and the FBI didn't do their jobs, so therefore let's get rid of the Secret Service, let's just get rid of the FBI and so forth. And I do see that being put into play. You know? So yeah. So yeah.
I just got the question of why would Secret Service allow him to say wait, put his head all out there and say what he had to say with his fist bump? Why would they allow that? If it was a legitimate threat, why would that be allowable?
Well, that part, you know, well, I think that's you know, I think that's part of theater on that angle.
That's why it's a skit to me.
So yeah, yeah, that's what I think. What I think what it is. So yeah, I was going to do a video on who I think should replace Biden, but I guess this is, I had scheduled this about the possibility of Joe Kennedy replacing Joe Biden, but I had this on schedule, so I guess I do a pre-record video on that. So on what I think. So yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, Joshua, but this ain't the first time the Secret Service did a poor job. I mean, like the missing nuclear case that happened in 2000 and I forgot what year that was. Yeah, but they forgot the nuclear codes was missing for like 15 minutes. That was in 2000. That was during the Obama years, I think, where like the nuclear codes was missing. Then there was the whole that person that walked in the White House, and then that was strange too. I don't know if you because that was during 2009 2010 when somebody walked up in the White House and there was no guards or anybody. He was walking around and that's where they found him at. Then there was the nuclear codes. I'm trying to remember, something else happened that I'm keep on missing. It was the third thing that happened during the Obama years. That was weird. What's that woman that drove into the White House gate and she wasn't stopped? Yeah, that did happen too. But she got shot before she even got up in there. So yeah, I mean a lot of things were, Secret Service.
So basically what you're saying is the Secret Service of today is not like the Secret Service that happened when
the 80s and 90s. I think the Secret Service did a good job during the 80s and 90s. It was like I think because there was changeover to Secret Service.
I just think it's a skit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like the whole thing is a skit. I don't think that any of it was an actual death threat on his life. I feel like it's all a skit for him.
Well, like what's going to happen is he is going to play this as I'm real gangster. no, you can't stop me. And the evangelicals going to do the whole, well, God save Trump and God, the Lord reached down. Yeah. But you got two communities, the evangelicals and the evangelical community and the so-called the hood conservatives. They're gonna play this whole, one side gonna play the God came down, said save Trump, praise Jesus, and the other one side gonna do the whole well Trump is he's gangster, and it's gonna be played, and he's gonna play that to his advantage. So that's what I'm scared of was going to happen. Well, it's already happening. So so this might put him in the White House. The image of him putting his fist out, that's a campaign ad, and that's really is a
except for the fact that when he was talking and they said he was saying fight, he didn't say fight because he said two words. He said fuck you. He didn't say fight. He said fuck you. Two words.
Well, okay, but I don't see that. I don't see that that's any important. If I shot
because that's what
I'll be
saying he was so noble. He said fight.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to hinge on that because I mean that's But anyway, the thing is, it's going to be played to his advantage, and yeah, I'm just going to I'm gonna shrug my shoulders at it. It's like, well, it's a piece of theater that everybody's watching.
It is a piece of theater. It's all fake.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying on that. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I was kind of late being on here for a reason, and I'm gonna talk about that offline. Yeah, something needs to be done about a certain individual. But anyway,
what are you talking about? Well, when you end this, let me know.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll put it in the back chat for you.
Okay, let me see. Who's on? Oh, it's you. It's both your channels.
No, I'm only playing on my one channel.
No, I see there's three of us. It's you and another Big J.
Where at?
In the chat room.
Hold on. Let me
There's your regular Big J account and there's another one.
Really? Hold on. Let me see. I'm only using this BIGJXXX account.
Nope, I see another one saying Big J in here. And it doesn't have your stuff on it. Let me look.
Well, let me stop sharing real quick, and let me go on my channel real quick, because if that's who I think it is, I'm gonna start flagging.
Whoever it was jumped off.
If who I think it is, I'm gonna start flagging because I'm tired now.
Whoever it was jumped off. They jumped off.
Hold on. Let me go on my other channel real quick, because I'm start flagging now because I'm getting tired now. Let me see. Let me scroll up.
What show who was on the panel?
What was it? No, was in my chat room? You mean, right?
Was not in your chat room. It was on your panel. There was me, you, and somebody else with the name Big J on here.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah. Well, they jumped off.
See, see, something needs to be done now because what happened earlier, an hour ago or so, is going to, I'm going to do something now because I'm tired of it now.
Yeah, I'm shocked you didn't see it. I'm shocked you didn't see there was two.
Because I'm looking at the TV screen of the rooftop and all that. So I really wasn't. I was on another window. So okay. Anyway. So yeah, you know what? You know what though? Fuck that. I'm gonna start fucking these. You know what? I'm gonna start fucking somebody up now. It's time. Um, you know, some phone calls gonna have to be made. All of that now. So anyway,
So you weren't on another channel.
yeah, I was on other channel an hour or so ago.
No, I mean on this panel.
No, I was on another window. Because when I was sharing the footage, it was on another window.
It was showing as two BIGJs, but not with your the picture you have. It had something. It had something totally different on it.
Like what? Do you know what
it
color
looked
it
like
was?
looked like a flashlight or something like that. Something like that.
It looked like a flashlight.
Mm-hmm. Like some dark color, and then like somebody had a flashlight.
Okay, it's time me start fucking some people up. And I'm gonna say this too, Pierre. I blame him for that.
Cool.
You know who I'm referring to.
Text
I
him.
blame the fuck niggas he hangs around with.
I mean, that's a possibility.
So yeah, I'm gonna start fucking some people up now. So I don't want nobody say, "Oh, Big J, why are you doing it, Big J? What about freedom of speech? Fuck that."
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because what he did and what that other nigga doing, no, I no, it's time to start put my foot down. And y'all ain't, anyway, where was we at?
I don't know.
Because I'm no longer playing no more. Because I told somebody what I'm going to do to him. So it was somebody with a flashlight, right? What was it? A white flashlight? Was it a black?
It just said Big J. Like they typed it in, and then the screen just looked like it was black with like maybe some kind of light, flashlight or light showing. That was it.
Hold on. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead and talk. Let me put myself on mute. I think I know who's behind it. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, anyways, I guess he's gone. No, he's not gone.
Oh,
anyways,
no. I took myself off stage. That's what happened.
You took
I'll be
yourself
right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put myself on mute. Hold on. Be right back.
Okay. So anyways, I just feel like there's just too many why did the Secret Service do that? Why did they leave him exposed if this was a legitimate attack? Why did they let him poke his head out, fist bump and do all this stuff? That's not something Secret Service should do or would do if they were legit. Just all of the things don't add up. It's my show. Only for a couple minutes. Yes, I just feel like none of it adds up. None of it at all. It just doesn't. All of them were looking to the side back of them. That's why I'm telling you, like, it just doesn't, none of it adds up. Yeah, but everybody's going to be caught up in the emotion of it all about, oh, his ear got grazed and all this stuff. So, I mean, it's going to be, nobody's going to be critical thinking what's happening or what did happen on stage. And, what better way to get immortalized than to have this happen to you? Trump is, he's very manipulative. You there, Big J? Yeah, I just none of it adds up. It just doesn't. And then they were saying Antifa had something to do with it. I'm like, Antifa? You kidding me? Just the stuff that pops out of their mouths. Trying to think, I really don't want to talk about that anymore because to me it was just a skit. And people can think that's legit if they want to, and that's their business. But I personally don't think it was legit. I don't think that this was a real attempt on his life.
Okay, I went on the other channel. I want to know who was up here. Was somebody trying to porn bomb?
I don't know what they were trying to do, Big J. You didn't let them up completely on the screen. So all I did was I looked at, how you go to you click on the participants and whoever it was in the participant box. Yeah, I don't know. Are you able to tell when they jump off?
No.
Well, it wasn't any of your other channels that I know that you have. I know that.
Well. Somebody received a message from me. I'm gonna let you know. If I find out if any of them niggas came from your channel, I'm blaming you.
Who, me?
No.
Oh.
No, because I went on this person's channel because he live right now.
Who?
I ain't gonna tell his name. I ain't gonna tell his
I'll
name
put it in the private chat.
because like he wants some attention. He wants some of this attention.
Oh. I don't know who that is really.
Right, another loudmouth. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, well, don't know who that person is. No, I have another channel that I don't do political stuff on or talk about anything. It's just like a vlog channel. But I have had a fake account made of my channel. That has happened. Big J's pissed off now. Oh my goodness. I'm shocked that Queen's not on here. She hasn't showed up. I don't know what Big J's doing.
Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Go ahead. Queen.
No,
You said Queen's
yeah,
probably
I
about
was.
Groovy Jimmy. Okay.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She probably over there. She probably over on his channel. But yeah,
I don't know.
you know what?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, but I had enough of these childish ass idiots, and it's time to me to do something about it. Come
Was that
on.
person talking about you on the live stream?
She said, Josh said she might soon. She said she's going to do a late night stream. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what though. If she goes live though tonight, then I'm gonna hang it up though. I'm gonna hang it up. I'm gonna do the video what I was originally planning out to do. I'm gonna do a pre-record.
That's what I was asking you, if you had a pre-record that you were doing.
Yeah, I was. It was because I had this scheduled this afternoon about
Mm-hmm.
the possibility of replacement candidates for to replace Biden with,
Mm-hmm.
and I was going to talk about why not have Joe Kennedy III to run, and I was because I already did one on a Colonel not Colonel, he's in the Navy,
Mm-hmm.
Commander, I forgot his name, the Navy commander.
Uh-huh.
He's real. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot his name. Oh my God, that is so embarrassing. I forgot his name now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go back. Let me go back to who I was talking about earlier. Let me see. I was talking about
Lay down.
let me you talking to your dog?
Yeah.
Malcolm Nance, Commander Nance.
Mm.
I was going to say um I was going to say Commander Nance.
Can you hold on a little bit, Big J?
All right.
Are you getting off, because I got to go let them out.
Yeah, you know what? You know what though? I'm gonna let since Queen might go live
Uh-huh.
later, I might so I think though um I think though it's going to be no who I really want to see the run is Malcolm Commander Nance, because he's part of the United States Navy. Trump can't do that whole classic, oh, you're a communist, or you're this, he's a man who is in Ukraine right now. Well, he was in Ukraine, part of the I'm gonna show you who I'm talking about. Let me show you who I'm talking about. Because he wrote books about Trump, right? And you might see him because this is who I would like to see run. Malcolm Nance, Commander Nance. I also think the possibility of replacing him with somebody like Joseph Kennedy the third, because that would that would get Bobby to stop running. Bobby Kennedy Jr. to stop running. I think though, if the Democrats were smart, they'll try to pick somebody from the military, or somebody that know how to do, somebody who can gather the millennial vote.
I feel like a lot of the old head Democrats can't just let stuff go and understand that this is a losing battle.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Yeah. Right. So Michelle is not going. I wish people stop trying to use Michelle. Michelle said no. Michelle said no. You know, she said no. She said no. I mean, she said no about how many times? I mean, she don't want to run for what? And in fact, she wouldn't be a good president anyway.
Why?
Because if she because first of all she doesn't want it. She does want to be there for one. Yeah, so she's not going to be somebody who's willing to do it.
Yeah.
So no, I mean no. I think Commander Nance. I actually emailed him. I was trying to interview him. He went off to Ukraine as part of the Foreign Legion of Ukraine. Because he was commanding the intelligence unit in Ukraine fighting the Russians. And he goes home back and forth between every month. And he goes on like he goes in NBC. He goes to what's that other Bill Maher show on HBO. Yeah, he be a guest over there, but every so often he go back to Ukraine to fight the Russians. So somebody
look on the account. There's another Big J account on. Look in the participants.
That is me sharing the screen, Pure.
Oh, okay, got you.
Okay, that's me sharing the screen, Pure. That's
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how you have to share the screen, is to be on two accounts.
No. If I'm sharing the screen, okay. Let's say though you want me to share screen what you have, right? It would show two pure butterfly spirits.
Oh, okay. Well, then that was you. Then it had to be.
Well, you said, but you were saying a flashlight.
Yeah, it looked like a flashlight. It looked like it was a circle with a flashlight, like a dark circle with the light.
Really? No, because what I was showing was Trump, the rooftop.
No, it wasn't that.
Well, it was no but anyway, yeah, that's me sharing a screen. So,
one second, let me be quiet for a second.
Yeah. So, well, I hold on, Josh. I hope so, because it doesn't even matter, because I'm still, because the thing is, I had enough, I had enough. So if it is, I'm glad there wasn't somebody hitting the LinkedIn. So. So anyway, yeah, that's who I think should be, is Malcolm Nance and oh, and by the way, I would not be apologizing for the mistake for that mistake I just made, because those are some fuck niggas over there. So I'm not going to apologize, because that's their tactics. So fuck them. Anyway, anyway, that's who I think those should be. Who I think the Democrats should replace, either Malcolm Nance or.
Is he a Democrat?
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think somebody like him would do well against Trump, or do well in November. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do a video, pre-record, because I list down the pros and I might list down the cons of.
Why do we no longer get to see the Libertarian Party or Independent Party be able to debate with the Democrats and the Republicans anymore? What happened where that's not a thing anymore?
Because because of the polling, because of the commission of presidential debates created that rule. And the last time though you saw a third party person over there was in 92. So
Yeah, I'm not understanding why this is not, why we are not,
because
why this is not allowable.
because though they created a rule saying you have to have 15% of the polling across the board to be on the stage. And the last possible one was in 2016 when Gary Johnson had 13%.
But this is the thing though. By not having them up there is not a true democracy then.
Well, America is not a democracy. It says in the Constitution, it said we are a
that's what they keep
republic.
preaching to. They keep preaching to us that this is a democracy. And if that's the case, if it is a true democracy, why are they not up there?
No, we are a democratic republic state. We're not a democracy.
You get where I'm coming at from what I'm saying, though? I get what you're saying, but do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because though we vote our leaders in supposedly, and we supposed to have a representative government. Yeah. That is a form of democracy, but it's not a total democracy. So yeah. But if Queen Consunk is gonna go live later tonight, I'm gonna give myself a break. I'm gonna let her, if she's going live later tonight, I'm gonna show up over there. So yeah,
Hold on 1 second. Let me go grab him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, put myself on mute real quick.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, big boy. Come on, you're letting all the air out. Come on. Sit there.
Joshua said he'd been checking to see if she's live. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm in a couple more minutes. I'm in a few more minutes though, but yeah, I'm going to do a pre-record video on what I was on the original topic, because man, it's so many celebrities dying today. Damn. The boy from Alf. Who else? Rentra Simmons. And I almost I was saddened by Rentra Simmons dying, because that was sad. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because like if you go to his social media site, he says happy 76th birthday, right? I'm celebrating my 76th birthday. He died the day after. Like, damn. He said, I'm reading y'all's emails. I'm reading y'all's, blah, blah, blah. And I have skin cancer, because he announced that he has skin cancer. And I'm like, okay. He said, yeah, I'm going to fight it. And then, yeah, he just passed away, earlier today. And I was like, damn. And then Dr. Ruth, the sex therapist. You know, she died. I'm like, damn, all these celebrities dying in one day, man. Hold on. Kelly Ray. All right, Kelly Ray said, "Why would you ignore me? Are you ignored at this point?" No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Kelly, I'm not ignored. Hey, have you reached out to Oh, I tell you. Well, never mind. Well, I ain't gonna say on here, but yeah, there was somebody I'm trying to look for, and I ain't talked to that person in a while. See what that person's up to. So yeah, I appreciate y'all, Joshua. I appreciate it. You know. Oh, she is. Well, you need to tell her. Well, you know what? I talk to her. I'll talk to her. I'll try to contact her. No, I was talking to Kelly in the chat room because we're talking about mutual friend. No, I was trying to figure out what happened to our mutual friend because I ain't seen that person in a while. So, huh? So who? Sola V. I'll try and find Sola V. See what happened. Yeah, I ain't heard from her in a while. Yes, yeah. She Kelly Ray said though she had she just contacted her. Yeah, I've been trying to reach out to her for like a good like 2 months ago or so because I ain't seen her in a while. So, she must have. She said she doesn't come to YouTube anymore much, and if she does, I don't see her either. Yeah, I just she just disappeared. She disappeared, and I'm like, damn. You know, I would like to apologize to her for something, but I'll do that. You know, so but yeah, so I ain't seen her in a while, so. But anyway, I'm glad though she's okay. Then I'm glad she's okay. It's because she been on because I've been trying. Well, I ain't heard from this person in a while. See what happened to him. So, and yes, I had to leave RBR's channel. I had to leave that live stream. Hold on, Pierre's back. Yeah, I had to leave that live stream on RBR because I don't want to hear all that. I just like y'all just it was going good for a good hour, and then all of that. And I gotta leave. I don't got time to hear
What
all
happened to RBR was dead, where everybody was saying that.
Huh? Oh, that was, but that was some because like RBR's account, RBR got something happened to his account. I don't know if they flagged him down or no, it wasn't you flag. I think he couldn't log into his account, and he finally got himself to log in, and then though he was suffering, he started to suffer from the ailments he was ailing him, and then that was also a problem. And then people was like, "Is he dead?" And so
Why do they jump to the worst conclusions?
because people in this space are horrible people. Yeah, they are. The people in this space are horrible people. And that's why I said on that other panel where I was on, it's time me start putting my foot down and start just but anyway, the thing is she said, it gets me out of character. I can't go up on that panel anymore. Yeah, Yeah, because everything was going good on that panel until what's the name got on that panel and said what she said. I said, you know, I'm bouncing. I don't got time for all that. I really don't have time to hear all that. And then, you know, yeah, I don't got time to hear, you know, that foolishness. You know, because the discussion was good. RBR wasn't doing his antics. You know, because he's sick. You know, he's not. You know, he ain't yelling and screaming anymore. He just, you know, he allowing people to talk. You know, and yeah, and I don't know why she decided to come on that panel with that dumb shit. I just like, I'm out. You just, I ain't said I was going. I just left. I don't got time for that. I already don't. So, so yeah, so I'm glad RBR is doing okay, considering what he's going through right now. So so shout out to RBR. But yeah, but anyway, but anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna end this live stream here. Yeah, I thank you. Hold on. Yeah, yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Yeah. I'm going to end this live stream. I might do another live stream, a little mini live stream, because I'm gonna address something that really needs to be addressed. It is off topic. So
So boot me off, Big J, because before my dog did something with his feet and I got knocked off. So I don't know what he did.
Oh, okay.
I was carrying him up the steps.
Okay. Well, all right, Pierre. You have a nice night. So
Thanks, Big J. I'll talk to you later.
all right then. All right. I'm gonna change the title too, though. So anyway, y'all be easy, and I'll see y'all next time. I'm out. Bye, Pierre.
Bye.
Bye. So anyway, I'm gonna stop sharing this. I'm gonna do another mini live. I'm gonna address something real quick. And it's time for me to do something about it. So y'all have a good night, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. I'm out. I'm doing my live stream within the next 5 minutes. A new live. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.